Welcome in, Leo. Sorry, the camera's shaking a little. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, grab your coffee, get settled, and we're going to take a look at your April forecast. Interesting forecast. Interesting word. I don't know why that came out, but yeah. You're really hearing it, forecast. Let's see. Something on the horizon for sure. It's funny, I'm being shown the Captain Hook's boat. It could be because I've been watching Once Upon a Time series. But I'm seeing Captain Hook's boat and the water's really choppy. And it's kind of, but it's funny. It's his boat, but it's more modern times. It's kind of like somebody said, you know, like, where's the instruments that tell you that the storm was coming? That's really yeah. I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with this reading, but put a pin in that, will you, Leo? All right, let's get going. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for Leo sign, Leo placements. What do you have, Spirit? Oh, yeah, it feels heavy. What is this, Leo? I'm hearing 4 cards. 1. Really, opening to love. There's a boat. My heart is open. Is it really? Is it really? Okay, opening to love. 3 more. Ask and you shall receive. Wow. Believing in magic. Oh, I don't know which way to go. Either way, I've got to glare until my wall's done. Cultivating prosperity. Ooh, got a twitch in my left eye. Something's coming through. And giving birth. Something's coming through. Something coming through the birthing canal. You know, well, for some of you, you could be actually giving birth. And my sage is suddenly going all wonky here. What's going on? Let's put you over here. Go over here. Interesting. Doing a little housekeeping, I'm hearing in my head. Well, for someone, you're nesting. You're getting ready because you're bringing a baby home, whether that you're birthing that yourself or adoption. That's interesting, but you've put some energy into this. But why the ship with the stormy seas in the forecast? Because these waters aren't exactly calm either. They're not raging storm, but oh, okay. So there's a mix of emotions going on here. There's joy, there's love, there's happiness, there's excitement, there's anticipation, and then there's anxiety and stress, and really feel like I'm picking up on somebody. If this is not you, it's somebody that you may be attached to that's about to become a parent. Uh, I know that's not going to resonate for everyone, but this is definitely a time of birthing something new, and your heart it requires an open heart and in the remembrance of who you are and the magic of how things work. I want to know more. I'm sure you want to know more, Leo. Let's go. Let's dive in. This is, I'm getting this, is this too good to be true vibe? A little bit of that. Oh my gosh, is this really happening? I put on my faith, I put on my trust, I put on my time and my energy and my money. I've invested all of, everything into this. And here it is. I get the call that the baby's being born, or I have labor pains and I've got to get to the hospital. It's time. And then there's like, oh, did I put the finishing touches on the nursery? I don't know who I'm picking up on, but somebody's having a baby here. You or maybe this is a grandbaby coming in for you. But yeah, that's really wild. Congratulations. So I know that's not gonna land for everybody. So let's see here for Leo. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. I heard the word cultivating with that, and I've got the cultivating prosperity here. You're working on something. And I feel like I just want to say it's just gonna explode. It's gonna be big. It's not gonna just be lucrative for you, Leo. It's gonna be lucrative for many. I'm also hearing if this is an invention or an idea, make sure you get the patent for it, okay? Make sure nobody else can steal it. I know that's just a random thing coming through, but cultivating, you're building something. What is Leo building? So you could be working with others. If not, it's just a simple, you, me, and the divine kind of energy. Really putting your trust and faith in something. Yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. And it's going to grow. It's going to be very lucrative. Interesting. Got 2 7s. So 7 may be important to some of you. You have fought tooth and nail to get to where you're at, Leo. It's taken some time. There is definitely something here that's worth protecting. That's what I want to say. 3 cards with Pentacles. I feel like I want to say to you, Leo, hold this very close to your chest and don't share this with you. You know who not to share this with. You definitely know who not to share this with. Yep. You know. Queen of Swords. I'm going to sit on that for a moment. Keep going. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I don't have to sit on it. Yeah, this is old energy. It was very I feel like you didn't see the toxicity, the narcissistic. I feel like there was there, putting it simply, there was a truth that was revealed. It's like you really saw somebody's true colors for what they were. This situation, whatever it was for you in the past, devil to me, devil either way. It for me, it still speaks of bondage and of narcissistic energies and lower vibrational energies. Whether that's you're bound to something and now you're getting unattached. You could have walked away and detached yourself something from a very narcissistic situation before, very toxic. Thank you. I couldn't come up with that word. It didn't feel like it wanted to come out of my mouth, but um, or if it did, I don't even recall. I'm not fully paying attention to I don't know what I'm saying here. Yeah, when I channel it just comes through, and I don't often hold on to that. But there was something in the past that you said fuck this, and you just walked away because it's like I'm really hearing loudly. You saw very clearly someone's colors, someone's true colors. Yeah, a truth bomb was dropped on you. Saw something very clearly. I'm getting that a vibe of maybe you were in a partnership with a bunch of others. Now it's just you and maybe two others. You've whittled it down because some of the partners, they weren't trustworthy. They were, they wanted to take credit for the ideas, and so now whatever ideas that are floating around, whatever you're putting into what's ever in the works, you've got to keep it to yourself and really protect it so it can grow, and it's going to, and you've done a great job of protecting it and believing in it and believing in yourself. You've done a great job of that lower 3D energy of weeding through the people of who you can trust with this and who you can share it with. I know this is going a totally different way than these oracle cards went, but we'll see moving forward here. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like I've got to say you're going to be sitting pretty here. Definitely. Knight of Pentacles. It has taken a minute, has it not? Yeah, I don't know what I'm picking up on, because it seriously has nothing to do right now from what I'm seeing with those oracle cards and giving birth, but you are creating something. So you know what I want to say, Leo, just here, and I don't have all the cards on the table. I want to say that you've got burned in the past, and you've learned some very, very valuable lessons of who to do business with and who not, and how to do business. I definitely feel this is business related at the core of it, but something amazing comes from it. Prosperity, giving birth, your faith and your trust and your belief in your ideas. It was well worth it, is what I want to say. I gotta write that down. Yeah, so I feel like there's this treading lightly, going forward very meticulously. All right? Because you've learned from being burned in the past. You've learned some lessons here. Now you know. That's what my friend calls now you know moment. Yeah, the universe is bringing you into a space of victory, of success, being recognized for your efforts, being celebrated. It's kind of like being inducted into the Hall of Fame of whichever one. It's being recognized for what you bring to the table, Leo. What you bring to the table. Spirit's advice for you: stand strong, stand firm in your truth. I do want to say, oh, Mail's here. Don't let it harden you. Allow, make sure that this being burned and this truth that you've seen from others in the past, you take it with you. It's a lesson learned, but you don't allow it to close your heart, because the Queen of Swords can be very brutal and cold and harsh. Stand in your truth. And the outcome, please. Definitely giving birth. I mean, I do want to say that whatever this is here with the tarot, my downstairs neighbor has their dog out, and the mail lady is trying to talk her way to the mailbox. I don't know if it's going so well. She carries treats though. But he's a jumper. He's a jumper. Where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, and so that's another thing. Don't allow distractions or any of this old energy to throw you off your course. You're definitely in alignment for this. Like I said, don't allow it to close off your heart. You've had to learn to trust in yourself, trust in your abilities, trust in other people. Trust in who can I work with, who can I, trust not to steal from me or steal my ideas or whatnot. So outcome, yeah. I feel like this situation has been a great teacher for you. You've learned a great deal from it. And in so doing, you can go and you can teach others. You can, show others the way. Because you may have done it in the old traditional sense before, and you found that you had to rise above that and see things a little differently. Bring in the spiritual, your guidance into this. And now you know how to maneuver and still be within, this 3D realm, but with a higher knowing, a higher knowledge of how the laws of the universe work, right? Can you give me a glimpse into what this recent past was with the Devil in reverse? What might this energy have been? Yeah. Wow, that's a lot. I am going to take them. So this Devil energy in the reverse, it's definitely been a lesson. It's been a lesson, and you've done well. You've found your balance. You've kept your balance in it. It's like, I want to say that you didn't let this throw you off course too far. And Spirit just wants to remind you of how that felt, both sides of the coin, and to keep you balanced moving forward here. You know what? Look at this. We've got the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you got burned and you realized that cycle was done and over with for you. I do want to say that that situation may have been the last time that you go through anything like that, because you needed to clear the soul contract with that situation and those people. I feel it's more of a situation, and it was definitely a part of your path for a reason. This could have even been a divorce of a husband and wife. This could be you divorcing yourself from, walking away from a business, from any kind of partnership. It didn't have your back, is what I want to say. Whoever these people were, did not have your back. They could have stolen from you. But now what goes around comes around is what I'm hearing. I want to say that in the sense that now you have this higher knowledge, because this situation has been a divine lesson for you. And now you know that it's not about, I'm just going to sit back and watch them get their karma. This is about you trusting in the laws of the universe, that what does come around, what goes around does come around. But you're not so much concerned with the other people in the dynamic from the past, right? You're more concerned with, okay, now it's time to, be good, do good, and put that out into the world, because it's time. Now I know how to cultivate this prosperity for myself, and teach others how to do it. Maybe you're teaching others how to be a master gardener. It could be something as simple as that. And then what happens with that? It feeds so many. It nourishes the new, babies that are coming into this world. It nourishes them at all levels, not just food wise. Love. It restores the hope in humanity and the magic in humanity. But it brings so much to the masses. I'm really picking that up here. That whatever this is, it is going to feed many. This is like the fish and the loaves. I don't know it by heart. What did Jesus have? What did he have? 5 fish and 5 loaves? I don't know. But he fed, 5,000 with them? There's something here about that parable. You're going to feed the masses with whatever this is you're cultivating. Could be literally vegetables, fruits, fruit trees. It could be a garden where you're growing things to offer to food pantries in your local area. Not just one, but all of them, all that are within a 25-mile driving distance. Something there's, and I just thank you for that, because I know people who do that. But this old opportunity has been the catalyst for this dream, this new, giving birth to this new collaboration between you and the divine. This collaboration. Hang on here, can't spell. Will feed the masses is what I'm being asked to write down. That's beautiful. And you've had to trust the process. It's like, I don't feel like you've always known the direction you were going in, but you planted the seed and you protected it. You watered it, you protected it. Whether that seed is an idea or a literal seed in a garden, but this is taking some time to cultivate, to grow, to nurture. And you've done it, and now it's so huge. I think it's going to even surprise you. but I feel that you're going to be very humbled by it. I don't know what this is, but I'm interested. I'm interested. Just keep doing you. Stand in your truth. Keep the heart open. Don't let whatever happened in the past, you know, and I don't think you have. You've kept your heart open, but it hasn't been easy because this energy has been really hard to maneuver, but you did it. You did it because you know that you're here to do something bigger, better, brighter for the future. You stood in your truth. You stood in your power. You took your power back, Leo. And you didn't have to be harsh about it. You did it with a very open heart, a very loving heart. It's like, so that ship with the rough waters in the forecast, I feel like I want to say you can maneuver whatever forecast is thrown at you. And you've shown it. You've shown it. Well done, Leo. Let's get a final guidance card for you from the unicorns. If this resonated with you, let me know. If you would like your own personal reading, you know, hit me up. My email will be in the description box below. If I forget for any reason, it's in, you can find it in any other video in the description box. Remember to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement videos, and that can oftentimes paint a larger picture for you for the month of April or moving forward. So let's see. Oh, thank you. Partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up a talented support team. Well, yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. You know how to do that now. You know how to do that because be thankful for being burned in the past, however that played out. But be thankful for that because it sets you on a course of saying no more. No more. Now I know what kind of people I don't want to work with. So now I can attract and bring in the kind of people that I'm meant to work with. And these people, we're going to grow things for everyone. For everyone. Not just for ourselves. We're not in it for the money. We're in it so we can help humanity. Cultivating prosperity for all. Ooh, I love that. Beautiful reading for April for you guys, Leo. So yeah, I hope this resonates. Thank you for joining me, and I love you. And yeah, let me know how this plays out. We'll talk to you soon.